Hi everyone. Thanks for joining us once again on today's episode of Shakalimpo TV. We hardly do episodes on Sundays, but special people deserve special arrangement. Okay. You'll soon meet my guests, and then you will know why they are special people. And today we're looking at youth and leadership. Youth and leadership roles, youth and leadership awareness, and all of that. How are they even taking their spaces? Are they sometimes misunderstood? Are there things young people need to do to empower themselves or at least equip themselves in the journey that is in their front? My name is Ambassador Emmanuel Babari, and this is welcoming you to the program Shakalinko TV. Just to also say that it's streamed on three platforms on Shakalinko TV YouTube page, on Shakalinko YouTube Facebook page, and then on my personal page, Ambassador Emmanuel Babari. You can also find the video of the program even after the show, and then you can still contribute and make a comment. So we have two very vibrant people today. Like I told you, we hardly do shows on Sundays, but then we have very special people in the house, and so we are deciding to do Sunday's episode. Yeah. So I have pharmacist Ifeakandu and should I say Madam Dasola in the house, and they'll be talking to us shortly about a few things. But first of all, let me give them a minute each to introduce themselves, tell us more about their portfolios, and then we'll go on to our topic of discussion. So, if who starts first? We do ladies first, after men.
You can do ladies first, it's fine.
Okay, so Dasola, you have the floor. Tell us a little about yourself for our first time viewers who might just be seeing you. Let us know who you are, and then we'll take it up from there.
Thank you so much, our host for today. We're glad to be on this program. My name is Dasola Adelegan, Mrs. And I am the regional coordinator for Yali Rlc Alumni Nigeria, North Central Regional Coordinator. So I'm the one that coordinates or serves and lead the North Central region regarding Yali RLC. I'm a caterer, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a project manager, and I love to advocate for the rights of children and women, especially education and skills. Thank you so very much. I'm glad to be here, sir.
Thank you, and it's good to have you here too. So, if let's start, let's come to you. What are the things you'd like our viewers to know before we even go to the topic of discussion?
Okay, thank you very much. My name is pharmacist Ifeakandu. I am a pharmacist and I am a supply chain specialist. I am the regional communications director for Yali Rlc Alumni Nigeria North Central Region and the deputy local organizing committee chairman for the forthcoming annual national conference 2.0 of Yali Rlc Alumni Nigeria to be held in Abuja on 24th and 25th November. This That's coming next week. And my work majorly focuses on the area of universal health coverage and reaching the reached with healthcare approaches and healthcare interventions. So that's basically what I do. I'm glad to be here on the show, and I hope when you listen to us, you get to know more of what we are here to discuss. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Ife. So, for our viewers, you can drop your comments in the comment section. It will be on the screen for either our guest or if you have any contribution to make. We're looking at youth and leadership, and as we go on the program as well, we'll be looking at, like you heard from them, the national conference that's coming up this week and all of that. But let me start with Dasola. Um, why is there a disconnect between young people and leadership? I've always been in spaces and I hear young people say older ones don't want to give them the platform for leadership? Is it that young people are not ready? Is it that they are misunderstood? What's really the disconnect between young people and leadership? Dasola.
Thank you very much for the question, sir. To be sure I heard you correctly, you said what disconnect young people from leadership, right? Is that your question, sir? Okay. According to my understanding and from my work as the regional coordinator, I realized that young people nowadays, we love to do things that gives us money. You know, we want to make money, we want to spend money, we want to enjoy ourselves. And when it comes to leadership, the truth is you would have to spend your own resources. You would have to sacrifice your time, your money, your energy, your effort. And a in fact, even your brain, there's so many times that people will call you, pick your brain, ask you questions. It's a volunteer kind of thing. When we say leadership, it also means servanthood. Because now, as people hear that I'm the regional coordinator, they feel like, she's the madam. But the truth is, I am the, should I say, the least person because I don't see myself as a big person. So for youth now, the youth we have now, they tend to not want to serve. They only want the name. And then leadership takes a whole lot. You need to commit yourself, the whole of you into it. Ifeakandu is a very good example when we talk about leadership, a youth being in leadership. It takes a whole lot of work. And I think it is that work, that time, that effort, and that resources that youth do not want to release. They don't want to sacrifice this for leadership. So I think that's the reason why most youth are beginning to stay away from leadership roles. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
I believe I answered your question, sir.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So, if I can do you have anything to add to what Dasola just said?
Okay, thank you. I think from the get go, we should start getting the definitions right, and the understanding, and to avoid misconceptions. People used to think leadership is politics now, but there are two different things. As a leader, you can use politics as a tool to get what you want, but leadership is not correctly when you say you're politicking, and that's what comes in now. So most times people get these things confused. So when you are holding leadership position, you think you're there to do politics. It's not. A leader is like a chief servant, and just as our original Kaduna just said, it takes a whole lot of your resources, your effort. As the communications director, I tell you, she can attest to that. Like, I'm communicating on the go. I'm arranging events on the go. It takes my time. It takes spare time. I'm always online. You're organizing this. You're organizing that. You have to reach out to this person. You have to put things in order. And leadership most the correct there you're coming to do as a leader is to create impact. If you don't have a mind to create impact, if you don't have a mind to have projects that will affect the lives of people, if you don't have a mind to do things that leave your names in the sands of time, if you don't have a mind to do things that it takes something from you, your resources, your time and energy, and you are not expecting anything in return. Yes, if you put in your right effort, you get recognition, you get there might two or two benefits coming from it. But from the get-go, those shouldn't be your focus. And yes, it's challenging. So if you are coming to pick up a role and then you think it's just going to be a walk in the park, no, it's not going to be that way because you have to put in the time. And this is also what happens in different associations. People come out and pick up roles, leadership roles. You just want the name. I am the treasurer of this. I am the protocol officer of this and that. And then you forgetting that there's work attached to those things you're supposed to do, which will take your time, and you're not getting paid for this. It's kind of leadership now is kind of volunteerism because you have to volunteer your time. You are trying to impact lives. You are not there to make gains. If any gains come out there by means of you holding that position, fine and good, but that shouldn't be the focus from the get go, because you need to and make sure that people are benefiting. People are actually going to benefit from your skills. Yes, in the process of being the leader, you get to also fine tune your skills. You get to also refine yourself. There's going to be some aspect of yourself that you didn't. There's some things you wouldn't think you'll be able to do before, but in the process of that, if you develop that time, you have those skills. You refine yourself. Your other aspect of you tend to improve. You get exposure also. Your view of things and your tolerance level and all that tend to change, and that is when you are being a good leader, and not when you are having that misconception that because I'm the head of this person, I'm the chief in charge. That's a kind of an authoritative way of putting it. That's kind of leadership theories. That is the dictatorship and authoritarianism. So it's not really what it is. In our role in Yali, mostly what we do is civil leadership, which is where you are devoting your time. As fellows, is our time and resources we are born in. We have hold events. Like recently, we had the health outreach in Abuja. It's our time. It's a lot of collaboration and time that we used to do that. So young person should come in, and leadership doesn't have to be until you get a position in your circle, in the small places where you are, at the grassroots level, in your community, in the small spaces where you are. The impacts you make in those little spaces is what matters, and that's what brings you up to a bigger position, to the limelight. So it's not until you want to contest for a position, you want to contest for this, you not say, "Oh, when I hold this, I do that." No, it's from your small circle. What impacts are you making? The small contribution I'm making to society, and what you're also looking at is we being a generation of leaders, which is why the U.S. Embassy came to invest in young African leaders to have a crop generation of leaders. So you kind of a chain effect where this next person knows what to do right, and if we have a chain of leaders who are doing the right thing, believe me that the society will be a better place for us all to live. So that's what I want to add on that discussion.
Thank you very much, Ifeakandu. So let me even come to Dasola again. Let's even look at preparations for the annual national conference 2.0. I like the word 2.0. So what is it all about for our viewers? But
Mm.
before you come, Dasola, let me quickly read some of the messages we got here. This is from See Me to See Agritech Africa. It says, or they say, glad to be here watching from Abuja. Thank you so much. And then I got another one here. They're watching from YouTube. It says, this is from Samuel Ozonna. He said, great to be here, following from Owerri, Imo State. I hope Imo is safe now, from the fallout of the elections and all of that. Anyway, Dasola, what is the annual national conference 2.0 Abuja 2023 for maybe our first time viewers who might stumble on the interview right now?
Thank you so much, sir. Okay, the conference, the Yali RLC National Conference 2.0, like you said, we're really excited about this conference, especially that we are hosting it in Abuja. North Central Region is hosting it, you know. We're welcoming everyone from Nigeria to the great city of Abuja. The theme this year is next, moving forward and leading change. You know, after the elections, it's more like people are asking what next. So, and we are telling them that after the election, after everything that's happened, we need to move forward. We need to continue to lead change. And I can assure you that a whole lot of speakers are already on board, to discuss topics that are important and that are relevant to this time, especially this our time. We know how this time is for everybody. So, when we're saying, okay, let's come together, not only should we discuss things, not only are we networking and hanging out, let's also discuss the issues that affect us. Let's bring in speakers, let's bring in those that are good, those that know their onions well, that let them come and speak to us. And there is something that happens when you come for conferences like this. You make new friends, you have the ability, you get the opportunity to partner with other people. There is option for partnership. You discuss and showcase what it is you are doing, what change it is you are leading in your own community, and then you go back home charged and encouraged to do more. Because when you're doing little in your area, or that thing you're doing, maybe just that small outreach you're doing, and you think that it's little, by the time you come to a conference like this, you hear from the experiences of others, it helps you, it encourages you, to do more. And even when you're feeling reluctant already, or you're thinking you're the only one, you never can tell. You can even meet someone that comes from the same region as you, or and is into partnering with you regarding what you're doing. So, this conference, you guys, everyone just have to come. You have to be there because it promises to be great. The LOC has been putting a whole lot of things together. And even the most amazing part of it is that those that are living outside Abuja, they get free accommodation in a, I would not call it five-star hotel, but a very good hotel, free accommodation for 3 nights. And then you're going to get 3 square meal in this our economy for the 2 days that you'll be around in Abuja. 3 square meal, you eat breakfast, you eat lunch, and there is dinner. How many people are eating 3 square meal in their house now? There is games night. There will also be a tourist attraction. We're going to be visiting a tourist attraction center. So it's not only just about the accommodation. I want to talk about the dinner and award night that we're going to have. So it promises to be a great one. It's just few days to go. So we're inviting everyone that is yet to register. Please hurry up and go and register. Registration is closing tonight. So that you can pay for your t-shirt, so that you can be part of all these goodies. You can enjoy the goodies that we are already preparing for you. Thank you so very much, sir.
Thank you so much, Dasola. Before I come to Ifeakandu, let me take this other message here. It's from Ochekori. It says, watching from Kano State, looking forward to learn more. Okay, so I think that brings me to my question for Ifeakandu. A lot of people who registered are also looking forward to learn more. Um, for some people, this is their first time. Okay, so what are we looking forward to? What are you telling them? I know Dasola has said so many very exciting and interesting things to look forward to. If I can do, what should we look forward to?
Okay, so for those joining you for the first time, for those hearing Yali for the first time, so I would start by explaining what Yali is to them, so they get to understand. Yali is Young African Leaders Initiative. It's a signature effort of the U.S. Government to invest in young African leaders. If you log on to yali.state.gov, you get more details about Yali. And now the conference, we have three areas of the Yali. We have the Mandela Washington Fellows, we have the RLC Fellows, which is Regional Leadership Center, and then we have the Yali Network. And this conference is for the RLC Fellows, although it is still open to other persons, Mandela Washington and Network, and every other person who wants to come to the conference. Now, from our trainings is to continue having a refresher avenues like this. We already have speakers who are talking about looking at sustainable development, looking at green skills, looking at the future of work, looking at lobbying and negotiations, looking at other aspects of leadership that you really need to know. So, just like Dasola said, it's an opportunity for you to also refresh your memory and also receive the trainings on this. And we're going to have panel sessions. We're going to have these speakers talking. We're going to have business expositions. So yeah, that brings us to that. I saw CHC Agritech Africa. We also have an opportunity for you to advertise your business in the business exhibition era time. You can have opportunity to talk about your business, put have a red carpet interview, put your logo on our flyers and banners, and to have a package for that. And if you love to just put your logo on a banner, that's just for a token of 4,000 naira. You can reach out to Emmanuel. He will reach out to us. We will also put that for you. So those are the aside from the speaker session, these are the other aspect of it. And then we have also the networking sessions where you have to network with people, because one of the things we advocate for in Yali is networking and collaboration. See, let me tell you, whatever project you have, whatever impact you want to make, you can't do it alone. So you need to, for you to have a chain effect, you need to know people who are doing the same thing. You can't do everything. You can come together with people, put resources to have an event, and each of you, 10 of you can come together, do one project and take the credit. Instead of you borrowing resources alone, you won't reach the number of persons that those 10 persons coming together will reach. So that collaboration and networking session will also be there for you to discuss with people. And yes, if you're a lover of pottery and having some molded things on your artifacts on your place for your decorations, we visit Buhari Pottery. I don't know if you have been there for the first time, so that you see how these the vases, the flower vases you see, there's some molded artifacts that you see on people's dining, people's sitting rooms that look very lovely. And your mugs, you also get to see how these are made, because that's kind of your tourist attraction. And just as Dasola meant, I'll also add that the conference is free for you. The only thing you are paying for is your t-shirt. And we kind of made it that way so that people will be able to wear their t-shirt and be identified. So not just when you come, we don't know who is who. We want to identify you, and we want to also know who you are. So that's why you made it for you to pay for a t-shirt. And the payment for that ends tonight by 11 p.m. So that's it from my end.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let me come to Dasola once again. Um, Women and girl child empowerment has always been in the forefront of late, especially with the girl child education, and then Yali also promotes all of that. What should female participants or delegates look forward to? Are there special events or special sessions where female delegates can also talk about issues that affect them? Because let's even think about young women in business. A man can walk up into a bank and get loan, but a woman or a young girl, it's always one issue or the other. I've been somewhere where they kept asking a young girl, you're not married, so how are you going to pay back the loan? They asked a married woman as well that, can you bring your husband's consent? So a whole lot of issues, bedevils a young woman who wants to aspire in Nigeria. Are there sessions, or do you think there need to be sessions where young female entrepreneurs or females generally could be empowered or talk about issues that affect them and then see way forward? What do you think? Please
Okay,
unmute.
answering this, there are two. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for the question, sir. Um, I would say that we have two speakers that they are going to speak basically to everybody, but specifically to women. One is Yemisi Isidi. She's the co-founder of Thrift Africa, and they empower businesses. There, they even give loans for of 50,000 naira to 1 million naira without collateral, especially for women. She will be there that very day. She will be speaking. She'll be speaking on innovation. She'll be speaking on entrepreneurship, on how women can better access opportunities. And there's going to be a breakout session where women will be allowed to discuss the issues they are facing and how we can provide solutions to it. We also have the senior special assistant to the president on social events. She's also a woman in person of Princess Artika Ajana. She will be coming for this conference to speak also on how we can socially come together. We can create social impact, especially for women. Now, I am saying especially for women, not because she will only be speaking to women, but because she will be speaking to men also. But from her own experiences as a woman and how she rose up, how she walked her way up till she got to the point where she is today, she'll be sharing her experiences. And I believe that women will learn one or two things from that. And during the breakout section, networking and partnership, there will be a time where women can come together and discuss and express ourselves. That way we can try to prefer solution, reason together to some of these issues affecting women. And also we even have one of the participants, she's into girls and women mission education, in person of Ketura Shaman. She will be there. So she also will bring her experience to the table, discussing how women can better leverage on opportunities that are available around us. These opportunities are not for men only. Women are already changing the world. And we believe that our women here, our young girls too, can be part of it. Thank you so very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you for that. Let me come. Okay, before it's not here, I wanted to ask him how you guys were able to secure, because we talked about the 3 square deal and all of that. The package is so tempting that I'm wondering everyone that is listening to us right now that has not registered. I'm wondering what they are waiting for, because there are conferences or programs where the participants have to sort everything as in your transportation, your feeding, and all of that, and you are getting this almost free just for the t-shirt. No, you guys have tried. So let's just stay back with you since the fair is not here. So when is arrival? When is departure? So people who are watching right now want to quickly take advantage of the last minute rush to register. Could you take them through when is arrival, when is departure? I know you've talked about breakout sessions and all of that. If I had also talked about a tour or a visit outside town. So just take us through all of this and let's see.
Okay, thank you so very much, sir. Arrival is on 23rd, Thursday 23rd of November. Sorry, I'm back. Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes, yes, please go on.
I'm back. I said arrival is on 23rd. Can I go ahead, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Arrival is on 23rd of November on Thursday. Any moment from now till then, you can register.
Okay, so let me bring you in. I think Dasola is having issues with connecting. So I'll wait for Dasola to come back. But besides, you are here now. Let me also ask you, maybe you take us through. Um, are you there? So you can take us through arrival, departure. Dasola was trying to do that and the network went off. Okay, I think Dasola is back. So, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I can take it. So arrival
Okay.
is on the 23rd of November. That's on Thursday. Do have 2 days of the main event, which is the 24th and the 25th. That's Friday and Saturday. Then departure is on Sunday morning, back to your bases. So that's how the arrangement is. So we have two full conference days from morning, that's 9 a.m. in the morning to around 3 p.m., 4 p.m. The evening, and that's the same thing on the second day. So that's how the event is organized. And we'll have different sessions from the speaker sessions to the panel sessions to the breakout sessions, to the games nights, to the tourist visit, to AGM, to manifesto presentation by electoral committee, and business expo for those who subscribe to the package for promoting their business. So that's how the conference is organized.
Okay, let me even quickly ask you this and then bring the Dasola back. What are plans on the way for maybe next year to also bring in private companies or sponsors or people who want to also make commitments, because we can't talk about youth gatherings such as this, which I know a lot of organizations may not know the opportunity that this brings. I mean, where you see delegates coming from all parts of Nigeria, if not Africa, what would you like to say to private companies, even government parastatals, that they can key in into this and also be part of it? Maybe there are sessions for even private partnership where the delegates can even ask questions, and then the private partnerships too, or private companies, or even organizations or businesses generally, can talk with delegates on maybe how to write proposals, how to pitch, how to even come in into to seek partnership, because sometimes young people don't know where to go, and then they might just
Yeah.
write one or two proposals and then they get rejected. So, what are your plans to bring more partnership?
Okay, so for this conference, it's rotational. So for this year, we're having it in North Central region. For next year, we'll move to another region. But it has always been the practice, being that the way Yali works, we're always open to partnership and collaboration. It's always been the practice for us to have partners and collaborators and people who want to advance their business. So I believe the same way we'll have this opportunity this year, having the business expo where people will come and showcase their businesses and talk about, have the time to discuss about what their business is doing, what the organization is doing, or what they're doing in their space. If once they have subscribed to that package, and then opportunity to put their banners, their logos on the banner. We are also open to having partners who can come in. Maybe people do business pitches, and then it's your area, you can give them prices on that. So that's always how we work. So coming next year, it will be the same thing all over again. Call for adverts will come in, like now. Call for adverts has gone out. Call for partnership has gone out, and call for you to put your logo on the banner for it if a token of 4,000 has gone out. So next year it will be the same thing. Last year we had similar things like that, where people also subscribe and partnered with us, and next year we also do the same thing. And apart from conferences too, for Yali, we are always open to partnership and collaboration. So maybe you want to go for a community to have a project there and you want Yalians to collaborate with you, you can always reach out. We'll partner with you, we'll collaborate with you, because we don't believe in doing things alone by ourselves. We believe in coming together, bringing people together to have increased impact. So that's how always been the norms, and we'll continue with that same motto. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ife. Um, I got a beat here from Karim Jackson, all the way from the Philippines. He's watching us all the way from the Philippines. He sent another message here. He says, um, Black American brother here in Asia and watching you from the Philippines island. Thank you so much, Karim. Good to see you again. It's been a very, very long time. Karim is one of our brothers that support us here on Shakali. So let me come to Dasola again. I like when you gather young people, it's always paparazzi. When I saw the red carpet thing, and I'm like, social media go hear up for Yali youth had this year. So what is it like for the red carpet? I think one of you mentioned something about dinner or so. Just take us to the red carpet and let's see how that goes.
Okay, thank you. Like you said, there is a lot of paparazzi going into this. At the red carpet, the first day, the day one, which is on Friday, 24th, we're all going to be wearing our t-shirts. You can combine it with your jean, with your black trousers, with your pant trousers. You could wear your sneakers, your heels, anyone. Just look good. When you come to the red carpet, you would find our red carpet host there and some other news, some media houses also there. They would interview you, want to know you, want you to tell us what you are doing. And it will be broadcasted live. So it's more like you should dress well when coming to the red carpet. Don't say I did not tell you. Then on Saturday night, we are planning a dinner and awards night. Should be a relax, meet other people, gist. There will be the DJ, the lights, the light music going. softly in the background while people are dancing, some eating, all sort of orishirishi, a whole lot of things. There are a lot of menu that night. And it's also a night to celebrate those that's done well. The national executive, the national planning committee, the local organizing committee. So we're going to have that little party. Yes, let me call it our own party, and we intend to use a garden so that it will not be too formal. It's going to be an informal dinner in a garden where you can relax, and party till when you're ready to go back to the accommodation. So thank you so very much, sir. So if anyone is missing it, in fact, they are missing a whole lot. They are missing a whole lot. And there's also going to be games night on Friday at the accommodation. There's games night where different types of games will be played, to help people relax and unwind. So thank you so very much, sir.
Okay, I'm sure everyone is watching. So if you haven't paid, go and pay, because when they start entering you with the paparazzi pictures that's all I talked about, don't come and cry and say, but these people are wicked. Is it because of t-shirt that they didn't let me come inside you? If what do you have to say as a wrap up?
Okay, yeah, it has been a wonderful time discussing with you on these conferences. In fact, if we continue talking about this conference, yeah, we won't go because a lot of planning has gone into it. So what I would just say is, see, stop procrastinating and stop thinking it through again. Stop overthinking it. Just the request for the link. If you are not on the yearly groups, request for the link, register through the link, and just grab your t-shirt, because actually what you're paying for is just a t-shirt, and that gives you access to a whole lot of other things that you need. So just do it now while we are still here, so you don't get to miss out on this conference. And it promises to be great, and I believe after this conference, you have the social media will give impacts and show our scores there or what we are able to achieve. So thank you very much, and you have a lovely time.
Okay, so as a wrap up to Dasola, what are your final words? What would you like to say to delegates, to everyone? For those who want, is there provision for people to watch online just in case they are not able to attend? Dasola.
Yes, yes. We'll be live streaming. We'll be live streaming so people can join virtually. For the delegate, I would love to tell you that we are expecting you. We are prepared to receive you and host you in the way that you want to come back in few months to Abuja City again. And to those that have not registered, what are you waiting for? Please don't wait till the last minute before you register. Those that have not partnered that are still thinking, please partner with us. You will be glad you did. So to everyone here, I say thank you for watching us, and I believe that you will all be requesting for the link to register for this conference, because I can promise you that it will be a great one. It's a once in a year conference, so we are putting in a whole lot of efforts, so that aside from December rice, the rice you eat at this conference is what you'll be remembering. It will even be sweeter than Christmas jollof. That's a promise. Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay, so usually on the show here, we give people a minute to say thank you to their support mechanisms, organizations or persons or coalitions that have supported their line of work. So you have 1 minute to do your thank you, and then we'll come back to that solar to do her thank you, and then we'll wrap up. So who and who would you like to say thank you to? Maybe your co-planning committee members or anyone generally. You have 1 minute to do all of that.
Okay. Okay, so as airlines, we want to start by thanking our parent body, the Yali Rlc West Africa, who are also bigger partners on this project, the United States Embassy, who are also giving the support, the National Executive Council of 2023, the regional coordinators, the National Conference Planning Committee, the LOC, who are working assiduously to give us what we need, and then the partners who are coming in, We Sabi Work, Mother Hen Development Foundation, Skin and Health Stores, and some other ones who are also coming in to be with us on the conference. So thank you very much, and thank you Shagalinko TV for this opportunity to also increase our scale of publicity and reach out to people to get more. So thank you very much. You are the real G. Thank you.
Okay, just to also say before I bring Dasola in to do our 1 minute, that after the show we'll also be putting the registration link on Shagalinku so that people can also do their last minute registration, and then we'll also be talking to a few partners or organizations for them to, I mean, they can still come in any way they want. Maybe I will plead that maybe you give them till even Monday to tomorrow, so that maybe organizations who are also interested in supporting in one way or the other could still come in. Just my own plea on behalf of organizations. So that's a lot. I'll give you your 1 minute. Who are your support mechanisms, organizations, family, friends, people generally? You have your 1 minute.
Thank you, sir. I would like to begin with my appreciation with my husband and my son. If they didn't release me to do this yearly work, I would not be here. And thank you to Yali Rlc Accra. I say thank you to the National Executive Council also, and then to my regional executives. In fact, I'm thanking them the most. They've been amazing and they made my tenure a very great one. And to the local organizing committee members, these are members in Abuja. In fact, they've put in a whole lot of work into this. I'm saying thank you to you all. I really appreciate you all. You are the best, in fact, the best of the best in the whole wide world. And thank you, Shagalinko TV, for helping with our publicity. Thank you so much. We indeed appreciate this, your kind gesture. Thank you so very much. And to all our viewers, everyone that joined Shangalinko TV, we say thank you. Keep joining Shangalinko TV. Thank you so very much, everyone.
Okay. I want to also thank all of you for joining us, to Ife, to Dasola. I really, really will thank you all. And to all the fellows, please try and support this. It's our own, it's our protest. I mean, they know they cook party food. Outsiders before eat. Leave the main family. So please, fellows, we are begging you on behalf of Shakaliku and everyone, we are begging you try and do your registration now. I might still beg Dasola and Ife to just extend it chickenly till Monday morning. Some people have been trying to transfer back. People will just say transfer
Exactly.
they had. Therefore, so make we beg till tomorrow morning. Just give them the tomorrow morning. Make we see whether that transfer will go through.
All
Okay,
So
right.
I really want to
sir.
thank you all. Yeah.
All
Any
right. No
final words?
problem.
Any one of you who wants to say any final words? You have 30 seconds to.
Thank you so
Madam
much,
Jackpot.
everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you
everyone.
so very much for
Yeah.
the
See you
opportunity.
some
Thank you
other
for
time.
viewing. Thank you for joining. Bye.
Thank
See you
you.
some other time.
Bye.
Okay. This is where we call it a day. I want to thank everyone who joined us, and particularly to everyone who sent in messages. Um, Sam from Owerri that joined. See Arun from Abuja that also joined. Courage that also sent in message from Kano, and to our big fan who's always here, to Karen Jackson all the way from Asia who also joined, and everyone who watched. The program will still, the videos will still be here. You can watch after the show. It's still there. Drop a comment, and we'll even put the link for those late comers who doubting Thomases who didn't want to register since. I think we'll just pepper you guys with the colors of the beautiful t-shirts, and then that will just ginger you to also register. And to organizations, please, this is a youth forum, a national one for that matter, where delegates will be coming from all parts of Nigeria, and probably even from Africa. Please, this is a chance to support, to also lend your customers' relationship as well into all of this. And thanks to everyone who joined, and particularly to my guests, in spite of being very busy this time, putting this program together. It's not really easy. Oh. I give kudos to all the planning committee, even graduation party. If you do graduation ceremony, you will not say no be more to do anything. But here you guys are and still doing all of this. Thank you all. Until I see you all on the other side. Maybe we might just bring them back again after the program, after the conference to let us know lessons learned, how it went for them, and all of that. My name is Ambassador Emmanuel Gabari, and this is saying thanks for watching. See you on the other side, and have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday, and God bless you all. Bye bye.